Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius for the week of May 25th. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all those thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And also hitting that hype button as well. Wow, thank you so much. And of course, for all the lovely comments. It is truly nice to hear from each and every one of you out there. It definitely keeps me inspired, lifts my spirits. And I do thank you very much for doing that for me. It helps me stay encouraged to keep going. So again, thank you so much. All right. Ooh, starting something new adventure. Feeling inspired to take a leap of faith. Start something fresh. That's really nice. This is a totally new beginning for you. A new experience in your life. You're trusting, almost in blind faith that this is going to be the best adventure of your life. And it doesn't matter how old you are. The opportunities have presented themselves. You can see the writing on the wall. You're feeling inspired to take action and taking that leap of faith. Wow. Yes. 5 of Rods. Yeah, I'm sure, there's going to be some conflict, disagreements, people trying to win at all cost. But you have already mentally removed yourself from all that chaos, knowing that now you are releasing that. You don't have to participate in it, and that in itself frees you. So you're really in a good state of mind. You're not participating in any of those disagreements. You're finding you're more calmer within yourself, even though all this is going on. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. The Sun card. Yeah. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, joy, warmth, celebration. Wow. Success and a rebirth. See? There you are. No wonder you're taking that leap of faith, because this is your bright light at the end of the tunnel. You're just feeling now so much better about so many things in your life. And you are just at the turning point of it. And the 10 of Rods, yeah, walking away from all the extra burdens in life that have you put on your shoulders trying to, help others. And that can be at work, at home, friends, family. And you just did it because you care. And now you can finally walk away from it. Put down those extra burdens. They weren't yours. And you can continue on much more enlightened, more happy. You can take that breath in again that you haven't had for a while. So good for you. Yeah, the 9 of Swords, absolutely drained. And I can see that one. Like, you are just so tired of all the stuff that you've been going through, and it's worn you down. You haven't been getting proper sleep, worrying, fearing, dreading, insomnia. You're just all up in your head, you poor thing. You're just stressing and worried about life, people around you that you care about, all those things that so many do to themselves. But you're realizing now you need to take care of yourself first. You need to remove yourself from that. Start to take care of your health. That's your most important right now. And get more rest. Take that nap. Who cares? You don't always have to be on call all the time. Take care of yourself first. And the King of Rods, definitely standing in your power. You're motivated to making a change, and I'm so happy to see that one for you. You're planning for your future. Some of you are planning for a trip that you have wanted to take probably for quite a while, and you just sort of life kept creeping up on you in different ways, and it just sort of give you that extra little excuse that we all do, to not follow through on it. But you're now mastered a plan for yourself to just start. Do something that you have wanted to do, understanding it's time for you to enjoy your life. Get in touch with what it is that makes you happy. Yeah, you're a little bit nervous to start, but you're on the right path already. Oh, look at that. The 9 of Cups, the fruits of your labor. Enjoying yourself. Finally allowing yourself to admit this has all come about in your life, like all this, your finances, where you're at, what you have, is because of you. This is the fruits of your labor, your dream that you have wanted to do. And the universe is giving you the time option to do so now. Take that trip, do what it is that you want to do, and really start to enjoy your life, not question it, but accept it, and understanding that it's your time to get your dreams and your wishes come true. Your satisfaction, your emotional stability. And you're treating yourself to what your desire is. If that's booking a trip somewhere, you're doing it. Yes, you'll probably take somebody with you, but that's okay too. It's something that fulfills you. And that, like I said, this is the fruits of your own labor. This hasn't been given to you. This is brought to you from what you've gone through in your life. And the 5 of Swords. Yeah, standing your ground. No longer being pushed around, seeing people for who they truly are and the colors that they serve, and moving away from it. There's conflict, disagreements, some trying to win at all costs, but you're not sneaking away, you're standing up. No more bullying, no more threatening. In all relationships of your life, you've sort of, put your foot down with the intent of, this is going to stop. That sort of attitude. And defending what is truly right for you. The Moon card. I like that. That's you changing direction. Taking care of your health. No more overindulging, overeating, drinking. Whatever it happens to be for you, you finally admitted you need to stop. So you're helping yourself. You're making sure you're getting enough rest. You're making sure that your investment in your self-health is going the right way. Other people will follow suit because they're going to see you've picked this path for a reason. It's the right path for yourself. And you're finally putting yourself first. And the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Your finances are looking good. You're taking care of it. You're making sure that you have enough. You've found something that really sparked an interest in you. And I like that. You're passionate about it. You're desiring to start something new. You're mastering a skill, whatever it may be. You stick to your tasks when you start to do them. And it's not that you're trying to do anything with speed. It's something you have an interest in. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're doing a course of study. Maybe you're looking something up on the internet and you just sort of evolve yourself into it. But it's really going to teach you a lot of information that you've been looking for in the first place, like a lot of answers for different questions in your life, which helps you to feel content with what you have, where you're at, and the rate that you're going at it. So this is going to help your finances in the future too. For many of you, it's going to give you that extra bit of knowledge. And the Knight of Rods, very nice. So there's definitely vacation here in the future. And it looks like it could be by vehicle, like an SUV, maybe a train even for some of you. And it's something that you wanted to do for a long time. And now you're taking the steps to do it. You're listening to what it is that makes you smile. So you're stepping out, you're definitely doing this because you want to. You're not asking people's permission here. You're taking the steps possible. You're making it possible for yourself. You're not going to do anything in haste because you know the consequences of, so you're curbing your own impulses to overreact on something, but still taking action. And the Knight of Swords. I love all these cards. Like, you are just zipping along here, whether you realize it or not. Like, travel, travel, travel. Like, wow. So you have got that on your mind right now. You know, this is a beginning. Travel, trips made. This could be by air, unexpectedly. There's some relationships in your life, you know, friendships and whatever, that are cooling down. You know, you're not so eager anymore. Because when you have a friendship or a partnership of any kind, you give it your all. You know, you just are that way. You're cut from that cookie cutter. And that's a beautiful cookie cutter, by the way, to be that loyal and true to people you call that you care about. So you may be now realizing that they're not on the same page as you. You're not trying to win at all costs. You're just literally saying what you're seeing, what's happening, and you're owning that. So if it's going to, you know, cost you that friendship, you're going to allow it to go because you're realizing it really wasn't for you anyhow. You're going to hear a lot of gossip this week too from different people. You know, everybody's tongue's wagging about something, and you're just stepping back from it. You're listening, and you're surveying. You're seeing what, you know, all the gossip's about. Is it true or not before you say anything? So good for you for doing that. And the Six of Rods. Yeah. Getting your own recognition for everything that you have accomplished and have done this far in your life. You get to stand proud to say, here I am. People are starting to recognize not only the strength that you have, but what you've persevered through in your life to accomplish what you have and the sacrifices that it cost you to get here. So good for you for sticking to what you know is right for you. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, definitely developing the courage to speak your mind. You know, say what's going on. Be, you know, whether they want to hear it or not, you're facing the truth, good or bad, because you want it to stop. You've got a different vision for your future and your life and people around you and surround you. So you want it to stop. And you're realizing the only way you can do that is, yes, keep an open mind, but speak your mind as well. And that's where you're at this week. And the World card, very nice. Definitely changing. This is a life cycle. There's a completion here, accomplishment. You know, you're obtaining fulfillment within your happiness. You're traveling, there's no doubt about that. There's celebration. And there's a life change for you. Like something has come about and you have really decided to change you, how you approach things, how you look at things. People are going to notice that about you, but you've already shifted and you won't go back because you've already done that evolution for yourself. And the karma, look at that. Nice. You know, the universe is giving to you, helping you, giving more time, energy, and effort into you, rewarding you, telling you step out into the light and collect what is justfully yours. So, woof. And the Two of Pentacles. Look at the harmony. Peace, harmony. Things in your life are going to go so much more calmer this week for you. And you have wanted this for a while. You've definitely had your ups and downs and all of that. And you finally just, you know, walk out the door and yell, stop. You know, that sort of thing. And it helps you to center and figure out what your next step is. You're not in any hurry to do anything. You're just changing naturally. But there's definitely a trip here. for you. Ah. And the 6 of Cups, nostalgia, happier times, looking back when you were younger, you know, and or just looking back, maybe you ran into some friends or heard from some people that you haven't heard from for a while, and it just floods you back with innocence, happiness, joy, and you have nostalgia. You want to just sort of be in that happy spot for a while and enjoy it. All right, and your oracle card. The desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing that it is time to move on. Choosing to make major life changes. Absolute. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I definitely will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.